What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where we're checking out builds from the comments. Well, kind of today, a little bit different today. We've jumped back to a video that we did last week with the Diamondback. That build video was great. It got a lot of responses. It got ones like this from Tricky that said any suitable replacement for the chest if you don't want to run glass cannon, because we understand that glass cannon can be a little bit tricky to use. And also we got this other one that said with the Diamondback being 100% crit chance on marked enemies, you wouldn't need crit chance surely. Also the gloves should be either Eagle's Grasp or Fox's surely, and that again isn't wrong. For running this one a little bit differently, so I think the previous build, when I got the build from the person that gave it me, he was just building for every scenario. You know, if the enemy wasn't marked, we had crit chance, which was really nice. But in this one, I have built it that way. I have gone all out, absolutely all out. I haven't tried it yet. We're on the negotiators, we're on the Diamondback, which I look mighty cool holding this Diamondback, by the way. But what I have not done, I've not used the Eagle's Grasp. It only gives me one extra bullet. I don't think it's worth it, so I've stuck with the Foxes for maximum damage. So let's give this a go and see. I'm hoping I can kill at least the red bars without having to worry about them being marked. I think we're going to be able to, no problem at all. We have missed somebody to our right, so we'll come back to him. No. Not sure where the pulse is right now. Pulse is a bit late to the party. He's marked. We didn't crit them, which was a little bit unfortunate. So we crit now. Hi. What's he doing? Playing that shield game. He's like, I'll wait till I'll peek you. Yeah, builds a lot of fun. Gives you a lot of options as well on how to play. You can think like, should I leave him marked? Should I move on? We've got enough damage if we do move on, which is nice. We don't have to rely on the mark. We're killing, you know, we're one tapping the reds, which is important. That was bad for me. Bad again. Another one coming. This guy's the bane of my life. Thank you for dying. Alright, big boy. Chill. We get a crit on him? Yes, we can. Peek. Whoa, I thought I was going to kill him in one shot. That'll serve me right. Oh, I forgot the Diamondback changes enemies. The yellow guy's still marked though, so that's fine. Let's just go for his chest, see how much damage we need to do. Reload.
Serious trauma detected.
Rude.
Fighting shape.
Funny seeing him react to taking the damage when I hit the damage on somebody else. One more shot. Nope. Two more shots.
Vital signs critical.
You can also see we've got some decent damage from the ghost buff right now. The damage bar there, almost 3/4 of the way. I'm not running as much survivability in this build as you probably could tell. But we've got a revive hive, so we don't mind if we die and go down. It's kind of fine, right? Let's kind of sit in this one and see what we can do. Nice, killed 2 in 1. Would be really nice if there was a way we can kind of claim our bullets back without having to go through the painful reload. Nice, I wasn't expecting to kill him then, but we did. Incoming! This is the problem now, you see, if we play from too far a range, you know, unlike the other build, we are not guaranteed the crits now. Well, we're never guaranteed a crit, but it makes it much harder to crit. So you've got to really play from the range of where you're going to get that. There you go, the pulse, right? Didn't kill that guy. We'll know though by spamming into his body. There you go, he's dead. That just doesn't the boss to worry about. Can we get round him? Hi Jeff. Yeah, I mean, it's a good build. I think I struggled not having the crit chance all of the time. I think I kind of preferred not having to rely on the Diamondback marking, but still a solid build. Absolutely loved it. And if you wanted to run the previous build, you could change to this chest, no problem whatsoever. So this is what I was running, TAC 50 with rifle damage put together. Also, we were running the Diamondback with damage target out of cover with agonizing bite. Diamondback randomly marks enemies within 20 meters, so you've always got to play this build within 20 meters, otherwise you are not getting the enemies pulsed and therefore you're not 100% crit damage at all time. It does say if enemies were doing if no enemies are within 20 meters, it marks the enemy closest to you, but it just wasn't marking them when they were at such big range, so there must be a range requirement on it. You saw when I was sat up on the back, they were getting no marks whatsoever, even though I could see and clearly still hit them. It's an enemy that consumes the mark, guaranteeing a critical hit with the amp damage. So like I said, we really got to play within that kind of range where the gun is definitely marking the enemies. And after hitting a mark, all shots fired are guaranteed critical hits for 5 seconds, which is absolutely great, which we love. Whatever you want with the other guns. We were running the Fox's Prayers for rifle damage target out of cover, and obviously we put critical hit damage on this. Then the chest piece, this is the good alternative that you can run than what we talked about last time with the perfect version, which was perfect glass cannon. So instead of running perfect glass cannon, you can go with this Providence piece, getting 15% headshot still. Weapon damage, headshot damage, and crit damage are kind of your perfects here because we don't want critical hit chance. Critical hit damage, and then spotter, which amplifies total weapon damage and skill damage by 15% to pulsed enemies. And generally the enemies will be pulsed because of the Diamondback. If you are really fancy, you could go with the closer chest piece, which will give you perfect spotter and some armor as the brand set bonus. It does come with a blue core attribute, so you would either have to get one that rolls crit damage and headshot and roll it to red, or you would have to look at running the the blue core attribute. You also could run a HG chest piece. I don't know if I've got one on me right now. I've not. That also comes with headshot damage, I believe, for the brand set bonus. Again, a little bit more tricky to get because I think it's a blue core attribute. But obviously, you know, just another, you know, if you've got one of them hanging around. If not, the Providence one is definitely the easier piece to go for. When it comes to the negotiate, we've got crit chance, which doesn't really matter, although we are getting some, so, you know, we'll take it. 20% critical hit damage. Critical hits mark enemies up to 20 seconds, applying 3 marks in total. When you critically hit a marked enemy, all the marked enemies will take 60% of the damage dealt. We're running the backpack, that's actually 100% of the damage dealt. Whenever a marked enemy dies, gain 2% critical hit damage, stacking up to 20 times, giving us a lot of extra critical hit damage. weapon damage, crit damage, obvious, and that's all you're going to run across all the pieces. Weapon damage, crit damage. Holster, weapon damage, crit damage. And with the backpack, weapon damage, critical hit damage everywhere. And like I said, you can see here that with this talent here, we get 100% of the damage spread between the enemies with the marks. Shield and the revive hive for me absolutely, you know, needs must for this. We're very, very glass. And this, you know, obviously we're much glassier running glass cannon with the previous one. But yeah, this build worked. I don't think it worked quite as well. I do feel like it's worth having some critical hit chance in there. Because you can see here, we're pretty low. Only 25% critical hit chance, 205% critical hit damage, and 120% headshot damage. But if you're better at the game than me and you can play a bit more run and gun up close and personal with this thing, this build will absolutely shine. So yeah, this depends on what kind of player you are and you know, how you want to play it. But the Diamondback is a lot of fun. So yeah, we had fun again. Thank you for all the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your builds are in the comments down below for me to try out. Check all my links out in the description. If you want to follow me on X or join my community Discord, please do. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, agents. Goodbye.